In the vast world of Renegade Immortal, also known as Xian Ni, few cultivation treasures are as awe-inspiring or legendary as the 1 billion soul banner. But what if I told you, 1 billion souls were just the beginning? Wang Lin's journey through cultivation is filled with blood, fire, and an unbreakable will. His path wasn't easy. It was carved through constant battle, heartbreak, and transformation. And one of the most unforgettable symbols of his growth is his evolution of the soul banner, from 1 billion souls to an unfathomable 10 billion. Let's go back to where it all began. The 1 billion soul banner is the sacred treasure of the Soul Refining Sect, an artifact passed down through generations. To complete it, a cultivator must refine and contain exactly 1 billion souls. Each a former cultivator, each possessing remnants of spiritual power, and each one now bound under the sect's unique techniques. The most important of these is the soul locking technique, a secret art that allows control over these bound spirits. Individually, these souls may not seem dangerous, but together, they form a vast and overwhelming sea of spirit energy. When activated, this sea of souls can be shaped into powerful formations that shake the heavens. The strength of a billion voices, a billion wills, all compressed into one weapon. A weapon so mighty that, in the hands of a cultivator at the infant transformation stage, it could temporarily suppress even someone at the summit stage, overcoming the natural difference in cultivation through sheer force of numbers. This weapon is more than just a tool of war. It is the very embodiment of collective might. It represents a transformation of quantity into quality, a philosophy that Wang Lin would come to master in more ways than one. When Wang Lin obtained the 1 billion soul banner, something extraordinary happened. He resonated with it, as if the artifact recognized him. This bond didn't go unnoticed. The ancestor Duntian, an elder of great power, sensed Wang Lin's potential and did more than just hand over the weapon. He also passed down the core inheritance of the Soul Refining Sect, the Soul Refining Technique, the Soul Extraction Technique, and most crucial of all, the Soul Locking Technique. With these arts in hand, Wang Lin wasn't just a user of the Soul Banner. He became its master, its reforger, its future. He wasn't content with what he had, not by a long shot. In the brutal world of cultivation, power is everything. Resting on your current strength means death. Wang Lin understood this truth deeply, so he began his journey to transform the Soul Banner into something far greater than what even the Soul Refining Sect had imagined. His first step was combining it with another unique item, the Forbidden Banner. This banner could stack 990,000 forbidden blocks, a separate but equally powerful construct. When the Soul Banner and Forbidden Banner were fused, the resulting artifact became more than just stronger. It became something entirely new. Its power expanded tenfold. Its capacity to absorb and refine souls grew beyond limits. And with every battle, Wang Lin took more. He didn't just fight enemies. He hunted for the rarest, most powerful souls. Cultivators who once aspired to ascend. Ancient beings whose names were long forgotten. Spirit beasts from myth, like the unicorn. Every soul added to the banner wasn't just a number. It was a force, a weapon, a tool. And these main souls, as Wang Lin came to call them, became the backbone of the banner's power. Each one was chosen not just for strength, but for uniqueness. Each one added a new dimension to the banner's abilities. The Soul Banner was no longer just a weapon. It was becoming an army, a living force bound to Wang Lin's will. But even with this growth, it wasn't enough. The breakthrough came in the most dangerous of places, the land of monsters and spirits. This land was wild, chaotic, filled with unimaginable threats and unspeakable opportunity. A place where most cultivators feared to tread. But Wang Lin saw it differently. He saw it as a crucible, a place to push his limits and evolve. And that's exactly what he did. In this land, Wang Lin went to war. Day after day, battle after battle, he fought. He didn't stop. He didn't rest. His goal was clear: collect stronger souls, evolve the banner, and rise beyond the power of 1 billion spirits. He faced monsters, demons, and ancient beings. Each time he risked his life. But with every victory, he harvested something greater than resources. He took their souls and added them to his growing army. Over time, through relentless bloodshed and focused cultivation, the impossible became real. The 1 billion soul banner transformed. It evolved. It became the 10 billion soul banner. Let that sink in. 10 billion souls, all locked into one terrifying weapon. At this stage, the banner's power became something the cultivation world had never seen. The main souls alone, those top-tier spirits chosen by Wang Lin himself, numbered in the hundreds of millions. Each one possessed power capable of turning the tide of war. Each one a nightmare in their own right. Together, under Wang Lin's command, they became an unstoppable force. Even the legendary master of the Suzaku Star, Situ Nan, feared the power of the 10 billion soul banner. It was no longer just a spiritual weapon, it was a calamity. Its attacks didn't just harm the body, they reached into the soul. A dual assault, physical destruction, and spiritual annihilation. The soul sea released by this banner became a rolling black tide. Wherever it flowed, it devoured everything: land, weapons, enemies. Nothing could survive it. It didn't matter how strong you were. Once you were caught in its tide, you were erased. Mind, body, and spirit. Wang Lin had done it. He had created a weapon that not only represented overwhelming power, but also his own evolution. The transformation from 1 billion to 10 billion wasn't just about numbers. It was about what those numbers represented. Every soul was a step forward. Every refinement, every fusion, every battle, it all reflected Wang Lin's path. A path of pain, ambition, and relentless will. From humble beginnings to the master of an army of 10 billion souls, Wang Lin became more than just a cultivator. He became a legend. And the 10 billion soul banner became the legacy of that legend, a living monument to his growth. Wang Lin's journey reminds us that in the world of cultivation, true power isn't given. It's earned through relentless struggle, unwavering focus, and the courage to keep pushing forward, even when the path is soaked in blood and shadow. From refining 1 billion souls to commanding 10 billion, his evolution isn't just a tale of strength. It's the mark of a cultivator who defied the heavens to forge his own fate. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Renegade Immortal, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss an update on your favorite Donghua legends. Got thoughts on Wang Lin's journey? Or a favorite cultivation weapon from another series? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep cultivating.